Local principal called me. She was like, Andrea, I just think it would be super fun to surprise some administrators with comedy. And I was like, I don't think you've seen my stuff. She talked for 25 minutes about budget cuts and staffing shortages. And then she said, all right, Andrea, now do some comedy. Like at first, like the vibes were good. I was like, all right, I'm killing this. And I get about 5 minutes in, and then the guy delivering salads showed up and didn't realize, because of course there's no mic, right? Because it's a steakhouse and I'm just standing by the bar, and the guy starts delivering salads and comes directly in front of me and says, blue cheese? Blue cheese, anyone? And I'm like, this is so much like teaching, actually. Seem upset today. Do you want to talk about what's bothering you? You want to talk about what's bothering you? Let's talk about what's bothering me. You are bothering me. Go sit down. I'm glad you guys are here. I want you to feel really safe in this classroom. I just want you guys to go away and leave me alone. Well, because you have said some of the undeniably most horrifying things I've ever heard. And I have heard some things. All right. And I can't. So maybe just give me a minute. I want you guys to be safe and make good choices. I love you. I want you to know that. Don't be stupid. No, I don't want to be deposed for anything, and I don't want to attend any funerals, okay? So make choices that support me having my weekends for me. I just feel like maybe we got off on the wrong foot, and maybe if we talked it out, we could start off on the right one. But I was mad at you? No. What? Why would I be mad at you? What did you call me? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. And also I maybe didn't understand what it meant. So no, I'm not mad at you. There's in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey and Pottstown, Pennsylvania. How are you? Are you guys okay? Because I heard you need a night. I heard you need a night out and away. And I'm going to be coming through July 26th and 27th. I'm going to be doing my stand-up, and I am so freaking hyped. Tickets are for sale right now. And it's going to be the most fun. And you deserve a night out. So I hope to see you there. Guys, we're at a rest stop right now outside of Seattle. And there was a motorcycle collective. And they all had their leather jackets on, and it said Banditos. And I Googled it. And they're crime boys. And I almost ran into one when I was in the gas station. And I almost was like, are you one of the crime boys, Banditos? I didn't. But he also did not respond. I said, oh, excuse me, when I was walking past him. He was a crime boy, I think. So, really getting into the Washington culture.
Well, that was stressful. I thought I was going to have a grand mal seizure.
Grade boy found a 2-month-old burrito in his backpack and said he could smell the mold. And then he ate it. One student asked another, hey, do you think I have an hourglass shape? And they said, it's more of a cereal box shape. One senior boy said to another, I will spit in your mouth. Is that a threat? Or like flirtation? A student said, hypothetically, would I get in trouble if I brought a baby duck to school? Turns out that was not as hypothetical as one might think. Completely out of context, just heard a student announce to their whole group, so it turns out I'm a bottom. It's good self-awareness, you know? But too much information. Guys, here's my little cucumber plant, right? And it's starting to sprout off some little grabby bits, and I cannot get over the fact it grabbed onto my parsley. Brenda, what are you doing? Look at that. Ma'am. Rude, get it together. Pennsylvania teachers, I'm going to be in Pottstown, Pennsylvania at Soul Joel's in just a couple of weekends for my comedy show there. And I've been to Philly before, but I've never been to Pottstown, but I do hear it's like a hop, skip, and a jump. So if you're a Philly teacher and you need a weekend out, get your friends. Get out there. It's going to be insane. Tickets are moving really fast, so get your tickets right now. Last time I was in Chicago, I got pizza, but it was like really cold in the middle. And this time I'm coming back September 6th. I'm going to be at the Improv. I hope you're there. And I need to know where I should go instead. Sorry about that. Ugh. I need to know where I should go instead because that was upsetting. I love pizza so much. It's like one of my great passions in life. Also telling jokes. Help. When you're getting ready for one of your shows and you like have to go out into like the public sphere, it feels so much like that scene in The Wizard of Oz where you're like, you can't see the wizard. Nobody sees the wizard and you just like want to hide. It's so, I don't know why, because like I want to, I genuinely want to meet everyone. But if they see me before the show, then it like ruins the mystery. So I hide, but then sometimes I have to pee. And so I walk past them and I'm like, everybody be cool. You don't see me. Everyone be cool. And usually they are. So, but I don't know why. Like I'm backstage right now by myself. You can hear Kaspari's out there killing it. In case you don't know what a green room looks like, let me show you. So this is pretty standard fare for a green room. It's literally green. We got Pac-Man machine is loud. There's a mirror. There's a TV. There's also like a little drink fridge for everybody. And there's like snacks. So yeah, in case you've ever wondered what goes on backstage, there's usually some kind of like thematic art as well. That's a little silly goofy. I don't know what's going on here. What does he have? Oh, is that chips and dip? Oh, nope, that's cocaine. Okay. I once had a teacher that had one glass eye and one normal eye. And so we never knew who she was looking at when she called on us because she never used our names. And so she would have to cover one eye and be like, this is the good eye. Look at this one. And we didn't know which one was the good one because we would forget. And I think if she had the opportunity to create her own lore instead of that lore being chosen for her, she would have taken that opportunity. So here are some ideas for you. Never underestimate the power of an unacknowledged prop. What? Shiver your eyes a little bit. Let me show you. I need you to make direct eye contact with me. And then, yeah. Just enough that they can feel something's broken, but not enough that they can put a finger on it. If you spend a bunch of money on rewards for your students, you would be surprised what a student would do for a disembodied shark tail or a cowboy rubber ducky. I really recommend wearing clothing that spoils minor plot points of the books that you're reading or historical events. Whatever class you teach, I'm sure you can find a way. Allow your students to have little tastes of the lore that is actually part of your life without ever really giving them the full story. Make them wonder. For example, I was detained for a felony in Dublin. Dabbing has not been cool for a very long time, so every opportunity you possibly can, I'm gonna need you to dab. Just, you pick up a piece of paper,